Hey, it's Randy Hartz here with Complete Fitness, and I want to talk to you about 3 mistakes that nearly everyone makes when it comes to weight loss. So stay tuned here and I'm going to cover those 3 mistakes, but I want to back up and just tell you at Complete Fitness, we help busy men and women in the Sioux Falls area look better, feel better, and perform better. And we feel that that transfers and spills over into every area of life. It helps you in your faith, it helps you in your relationships, it definitely helps in your health and fitness, and it also helps in your finances, because here's the deal: when you're looking good and feeling good, when you got a bunch of energy, your confidence goes up and you just make better choices in all areas of life. So let's get right to the 3 mistakes that nearly everyone makes when it comes to weight loss. And the first mistake that most people make, this is both guys and gals, is not focusing on protein, eating good quality protein at every single meal. So I've got some simple protein sources behind me here. Most clients, when they first start working with us, their breakfast is usually kind of out of whack. They may be eating some cereal or a bagel or something like that, but it's typically very low in protein. So a lot of times we'll start them out on a meal replacement shake. It's got 24 grams of good quality protein. It's the equivalent of eating 5 egg whites and a bowl of oatmeal. You know, you could also substitute with some protein powder to bump that up throughout the day. And here's some other options. You know, middle of the afternoon, maybe doing one of these tuna creations. Again, great quality protein in the tuna, or a can of tuna mixed with maybe a salad or something like that. Some type of snack bar or protein bar makes a great snack on the go as well. And then we kind of got the old staples. You know, you've got your chicken breast that you prepared. There's about 7 grams of protein per ounce. So for most females, maybe 3 to 4 ounces. Males, maybe 5 to 6 ounces, somewhere around there. Usually teach people about the size of the palm of your hand. That's about how much chicken or steak or fish that you would want to eat for a serving. Then we've got some boiled eggs. And finally, my wife is awesome at making these protein balls, okay? This is something that you can eat quickly and on the go. They've got protein in them. My dog just popped up here because he loves them as well. But again, I think the key is, when you look at all this stuff, it's being prepared. If you're not prepared and you don't have protein prepared ahead of time, you know, when you're hungry, the last thing you want to do is go out and cook a chicken breast or something like that. So preparation is key. So the first mistake that people make is not focusing on the protein component first. And an easy way to find out how much protein you need, just type in your goals on MyFitnessPal. Usually we start people out on about 30% of their calories in protein, and MyFitnessPal will calculate those numbers for you and put in a couple days and see where you're at. And if you're too low, you're not going to get the results that you should be. The second big mistake that most people make when it comes to weight loss is not lifting heavy enough weights, not doing enough resistance training. Now, women especially, they think, you know, I can't believe this myth is still around, but a lot of times they think that if they lift heavier weights, they're gonna get big and bulky, that they're gonna get too much muscle. And it's truly not the case. They don't have the hormones for it. And here's the thing: muscle equals metabolism. So the more muscle tissue you've got on your body, typically the higher your metabolism is gonna be as well, because the muscle tissue is where the calories are burned at. So again, increase the lean muscle tissue, increases the calories burned when you're sitting at the desk throughout the day, going through your day-to-day activities, sleeping and everything. Again, it's gonna stimulate your metabolism and you're gonna burn more calories. So when you're working out, you wanna be in around the rep range of maybe no less than 8 repetitions, no more than 12 repetitions, and just pick a weight that you're at failure throughout there. If you've got a weight where you can do it maybe 15, 18 times and you're stopping at 12, you need to bump it up. And I don't care whether you're using the machines, whether you're doing free weights, you know, resistance bands, whatever it is for resistance, that's totally fine. But again, you need to be in about that 8 to 12 rep range to, again, make sure that you're taxing the lean muscle tissue, breaking that down so that you can put the good quality protein in, rest your body, and then that can recover and repair and come back stronger in the future. Third biggest mistake that people make is they focus on weight loss rather than fat loss, and that is a huge one. The focus is wrong. If you're only looking at the scale as the only unit of measurement when you're trying to get lean and toned, it's not telling you the whole picture, because anybody can lose weight. I can put you on a diet where you lose 10 pounds in a week, but it's mainly going to be water, maybe some gunk and garbage, whatever else. But when you come off of that, the weight's going to come back on. And so we really didn't do anything. So again, we want to focus on losing body fat so that the lean muscle that we're building in the gym, so that it can be, you can see it and it gives you that lean toned look. It doesn't matter how much you weigh. Nobody knows when you walk in a room how much you weigh on a scale. But again, you want to be able to see the definition and the tone in your arms and in your legs and in your body parts and so forth. And again, that comes from focusing on body fat rather than weight loss. So a couple things you got to do there. You've really got to make sure that you know what your body fat percentage is when you first start out. Like we put all of our clients on a high price scale that tells them what their body fat percentage is. And then every 4 to 6 weeks or so, we come back and we re-measure and we make sure we're moving in the right direction. We make sure the nutrition, the workouts, the supplementation, we got that all dialed in, and so that the body fat percentage is going down along the way, okay? Because the worst thing that could happen is if we lose 20 pounds, but it's 20 pounds of lean muscle tissue, then we've simply just lost our metabolism, we've slowed that down, and we've really jacked things up. It's not a good situation. So again, just to recap, the top three mistakes that most people make when it comes to weight loss is, number one, they're not focusing on protein at each meal. Number two, they're not training hard enough or heavy enough in the gym. You need to keep your reps between 8 and 12 in the gym ideally to build that lean muscle tissue. And then the third factor is they're focusing on the wrong thing. They're focusing on weight loss or the scale rather than watching that body fat percentage and focusing on that number. So again, those are the top 3 mistakes. Make sure that you fix those things and you'll get back on the right track and improve. If you need our help, we're always here for you. Hopefully this added value to you. Have a great night. God bless you, and we'll see you in the gym.